Right now at 8:30, breaking news. The White House orders federal agents to begin implementing shutdown plans. This after Senate Democrats voted against a Republican funding bill. Good evening. I'm Alan Devlin. Thanks for sticking with us here. We begin this half hour with that breaking news. Democrats and Republicans in Washington can't agree on a spending bill. So it appears we're heading for a government shutdown at midnight. That's in just a few hours. Erica Brown joins us live now from Capitol Hill with the latest developments on this one. Erica, pretty much no wiggle room here.
That's right, Alan. And as you mentioned, we are just a few short hours away from a government shutdown after a short time ago, the Senate failed to pass a measure that would extend federal funding through mid-November. Congress remained deadlocked over that federal funding with health care as the key sticking point. But after that vote, some lawmakers said they were optimistic that they could eventually reach a deal.
The bill, upon reconsideration, is not passed.
Just hours before the midnight deadline, the Senate failed to pass a measure Tuesday that would avert a government shutdown. Top Democrats and Republicans placed blame on each other for the stalemate.
This is a totally partisan bill. Not once were we approached about what our input should be. Democrats remain ready to get to work to negotiate a bipartisan agreement, a truly bipartisan agreement to keep the government open.
But the far left's determination to oppose anything President Trump has ever said or done is not a good reason for subjecting the American people to the pain of a government shutdown.
To avert a shutdown, the Senate needed to pass the measure that extended federal funding at its current level until mid-November. But Democrats demanded the bill included an extension of Affordable Care Act benefits expiring this year and reversed cuts to Medicaid.
We're not going to support a partisan Republican spending bill that continues to gut the health care of the American people. Not now, not ever.
A government shutdown would mean non-essential government services would be disrupted and thousands of federal workers could be furloughed. The White House has also threatened mass firings at some federal agencies if no deal is reached.
We're doing well as a country, so the last thing we want to do is shut it down, but a lot of good can come down from shutdowns. We can get rid of a lot of things that we didn't want, and they'd be Democrat things.
A day after meeting with congressional leaders at the White House, President Trump again suggested that a shutdown was likely. Any measure taken up by the Senate to keep the government open needed bipartisan support or 60 votes to pass.
Now, in addition to disruptions to non-essential government services, economists warn that a government shutdown could cost the U.S. economy billions of dollars per week. Alan?
All right, Erica, keep our eyes on us for that. Thank you.